My name is Tanya.
And I'm Trish.
And today we are the Frequency Women of Today. We're coming to share with you some fascinating news on a new product on the market called EmGuarde.
Yeah, Electromagnetic Guard. That's what it stands for, which was done by 5 scientists. What was it?
Five scientists from Panasonic. Actually created the actual technology for this product. So we're going to run you through some slides, a little video, and Trish is going to give you some amazing facts and information as well. And this is what we need to do, is really come out and share the information. It's only just been launched here in Australia as June 1st, 2024, and it's about to be launched further around the country, all around the world in the coming weeks. So we want to get hot onto it, give you the information and allow you to just absorb it and then come back and contact us if you'd like to get one for your home.
Yeah. I mean, in this day and age, we are just completely surrounded EMFs. And, it's not a new buzzword because we've all heard about it before, but, most of the time we can't pick it up with our senses. So we have 5 senses, we can pick up things like water pollution, noise pollution, which is a biggie for me because I don't like the noise, and air pollution, of course. But we can't pick that up with our senses. But with EMFs, it's just not totally something that we resonate or can actually know that's going on. But it is invisible and it's quite toxic to our environment and our body.
This is the biggest issue that we have, is the mobile phone. So the mobile phone is one of the biggest cancer-causing emitters to our bodies, and you can Google that information. We're just sharing the information as we're getting it firsthand from the manufacturer as well, and to be able to give you the opportunity to listen and see more about it. So we've got a couple of slides. We're going to take you for a quick tour through those right now and just show it to you so that you can actually learn about it, hear about it, and see a bit more about it. So here it is. This is a fantastic little device that's been created originally, the technology, by these people from Panasonic. And Enagic has taken on the EmGuarde to deliver it out to the marketplace, which is absolutely magnificent. And this is what it looks like.
Groundbreaking, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely. So there is nothing like this on the market, and it's fully portable. So this means that you can take this anywhere that you go. Now, it'll just give you a little bit of a range. So what it will do is, where this sits in the house, so you can take it from room to room, it will do a 4-meter radius to the right and a 4-meter radius to the left. So encompassing, say, an 8-meter area of a room area in there. So you can just see through these photos in here.
You could even take it in your car.
It's pretty awesome.
Because it plugs into USB, so.
Yes. Now, this means you can take it into your office, because it's not, as Trish is going to read through some fascinating information for you just to capture and understand how this works. We thought we'd just give you an idea of what it looks like, the size of it, and that kind of thing, and what it would look like in a home. So over to you, Trish. I'm going to get you to do this, and then we'll show you a little video on EmGuarde.
Days of 30 years ago, Tanya and I were just talking about that. 30 years ago, we didn't have all of this technology. What was an email? What was a mobile phone? We didn't know. It was just definitely, ring on the home phone at home. That was it. We weren't induced with all these radiation frequencies, and the noise of it. And really, it does create a noise on a frequency level. It does. And so, but nowadays, our kids especially, which is the most important thing, why you would want to get this, is not only for us as adults, but also for your children, because they are induced by EMFs everywhere, totally everywhere, even at school now as well. So there are different pollutions, like I said before, there's water pollution, there's noise pollution, and there's air pollution. And we actually feel, sense, and know that with our senses, all of our 5 senses. But EMFs, we can't. And so we don't always put that down to things that might be going on with us in our body. There's natural ones out there, like the sun emits EMFs, so does an electrical storm, but our bodies are able to take that in and function with it naturally. That's natural EMFs. But of course, the things like our microwaves, believe it or not, the top ones are things that produce heat, like our hair dryers. Now that was one I did not pick up on, right? Hair dryers, microwaves, electric blankets, and probably these days air fryers.
And our TVs, especially those new smart TVs.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of heat. I mean, you only got to put your phone. We know that, like you put your phone up next to your ear if you're still doing that. Most people are aware not to do that anymore. But when you do that, doesn't it get really hot on your ear? And it actually starts to create numbness around your cheek and everything like that. That's radiation. And it's not natural and it's not good for our body. So we have the natural one, but we also have our air conditioners, our TVs, our laptops. We're just completely surrounded in technology, and that is going to hang. It's not going to, it's like this is the era for technology. So, we need to be able to take care of ourselves a lot better. It's harder to get sort of away from it. Our towers, for starters, the towers bring it into our homes. But then we've got NBN, we've got everything. A lot of those things on our boxes are probably near our bedrooms a lot of the time. Or it is at my place anyway. So I remember years ago, I was saying to Tanya years ago, probably 30 years ago. So this is where my chiropractor who does applied kinesiology, so he'd muscle tests, and he was trying to pick up why I was having trouble with insomnia and sleeping issues. And he asked me, did I have a PowerPoint next to my bed or did I have a digital clock and have that plugged in? And I said, yes, I had both of those things. And he said, switch them off. You'll sleep better straight away. And he was right onto it, right back 30 odd years ago, because any type of electricity is an EMF. So
turning PowerPoints right off.
Turning them off. And some people turn even off their internet Wi-Fi at night too, don't they? So for that same thing. So some of the things that it creates, having long-term EMF exposure is sleep disruption, insomnia. And when you think that we sleep a third of our life, like we're in sleep, that even if you had one of these devices and put them in your bedroom, that would and had better sleep, that would just be worth getting it for that reason. If you have
those have already got one are saying their sleep is so much better. Like they're already the results are outstanding as well.
Yeah. So I'm just reading off some notes here that I've got. So that's why I've got my head down, people. So yeah, things like that we don't sometimes associate with EMFs, because again, like I said, we don't sense it with our senses, our 5 senses, but it can create mood swings, anger, migraines, headaches, feeling lethargic, dry eyes, and body aches. So you only got to Google EMFs and health, and you'll probably find a whole load of stuff about this, right? And it says in there that some dangers with long-term use are cognitive brain function, headaches, anxiety, affecting our nervous system, depression, nausea, fatigue, loss of libido. That's not a good one for the blokes. They don't really want that, do they?
No. My husband performing all the time.
That's for another video later, everyone. But it is really scary and worrying about our children, really, that they're exposed to it so much more. And it's a part of our education, our social life, like our work life, our leisure, everything we do with our technology, right? So we need to pay attention to what our body is telling us and sensing with us. But so it would be, I can't wait. I haven't got one of these in my house yet, but I can't wait till I buy one and put it in, because I completely understand about frequencies and how that affects our body. And, we've both, Tanya and I got a Healy device. And so really you can't really get rid of all of it, because energy cannot be destroyed, right? That is a universal law. Energy cannot be destroyed. So you can't get rid of all of it. But what it does do is gives us up from 3 to 1,000 megahertz of protection or harmonizing. And so they call it harmonizing. What it does is that if you put it on, and there's a lot of little videos that we can share at some point about being able to test this device, that when you can actually see where all the radiation waves and frequency radio waves are happening. And then when you plug it in, it zeroes it out completely. And what it's doing is harmonizing, what it's bringing back in harmony between all the frequencies so that it comes to a 0 point that you're getting there. So how incredible is that? And, the World Health Organization states that EMFs possibly are carcinogenic to humans based on increased risk for glioblastoma, which is a malignant type of brain cancer associated with wireless use. So, so EMFs are measured in microwatts per squared meter. So the strength of that frequency affects the danger levels. So anything around 200 and less is considered safe, and our bodies and organs function okay with it. Anything over that is considered unacceptable. So when you consider that 2G, 3G, 4G have a radio frequency range of 0.7 to 2.7 gigahertz, they're just over the scale. But now we've gone into 5G, and goodness knows where we're going to go after this. It is 80 gigahertz. Like, that's a huge jump from what the 4G is at 2.7 to 80. So it's quite unacceptable in a way that our bodies are going to have it. So that's just a little bit of information that I took from our trainings that we've had. And it's so, like, with all that's going on in our life, it so makes sense to utilize something like this to put in our house that we can move around. We can go from room to room, put it in a car, go on the planes, do whatever, and be interesting to see how that affects our body.
Absolutely. I think one of the things we are able to do is, once you'll see this on our social media, we'll place a link underneath where you can see that they've got a little device that they're going around in a room and on mobile phones, and you can see the radiation coming through the windows from apartments in cities and things like that. So,
and the towers.
So it's quite phenomenal to realise how much is actually in our environment on the outside of where we are, even just walking around through a city. So we want to just show you a little video as well, which is where you can find some more information on the EmGuarde as well. So you can actually come onto EmGuarde, and this is emguarde.com, and you'll be able to just look a little bit around their actual video sites in there. You'll be able to scroll down and just look a little bit more about, defending your family and your loved ones around, electromagnetic disturbances. I'm just going to play this little video on here because it only goes for about a minute or so. You can watch this on YouTube as well. We'll just play this.
Your home is your sanctuary, a place of comfort, wellness, and security for your family. Today, we're using more digital and electronic devices. While they bring convenience and enjoyment, these devices also emit electromagnetic energies constantly during use. Invisible to our eyes, these electromagnetic energies affect the environment around us. As a result, we're exposed to these types of energies day in, day out. Introducing EmGuarde, a patented technology by Enagic. When turned on, EmGuarde harmonizes targeted electromagnetic noise radiation within 1 gigahertz, creating a defense zone of 8 meters. EmGuarde harmonizes the environment around you, making it safe for you and your loved ones. Simply place it wherever it's needed and plug it into a dedicated USB port, whether you're on the go, at work, or in the comfort of your home. EmGuarde is designed to integrate seamlessly in any situation. You can now enjoy the benefits of technology without worrying about any potential risks. Protect your family's health and well-being. Contact your Enagic distributor today. EmGuarde. Change your environment, change your life.
Pretty amazing, isn't it? So this is where we said before about the 8 meters of defense. You can come through and just see what they are. So Trish and I are both distributors for Enagic, and just by purchasing one of these amazing devices allows you to, look at changing your environment in your home. can take it. And you might have a large office environment that you would like to place these in as well. So if you have a business, these things are also a tax offset for you. So each year we're always, as business owners, we're looking for a tax offset as well. So it's a great thing that you can add to your business or add to your offices, or if you know a large scale office environment that needs to look at the health and wellness of their staff, then this is
Absolutely.
worth us putting it in front of a company that can change people's lives. So
Yeah, and you know, quite affordable when you look at what it does. And you know, like as far as I'm concerned, you know, about investing in our health and well-being is one of the best things we can do for ourselves, really.
absolutely.
You know, like that's why we love the water, the Kangen water, and you know, all the healing and all those things that we put in our life all helps to maintain a better health environment. It saves us money on going to a lot of other things, you know, a lot of
Absolutely.
practitioners when
Yes.
we have these things placed in our home. So when you look at what you actually save in the long run, as far as medical stuff and our health, it is so worth it.
I think more and more people now are really open to looking at natural therapies. What can we do naturally to enhance our life, remove things like this out of our environment, to hydrate ourselves, because it's a very big component about everything in our bodies and our lives. So, EmGuardes are the most amazing thing about to come out in a lot of countries in the next coming months. But make sure you touch base with us. We want to be able to help and support you making your first purchase for your home or your workplace, or if you have a business and you're looking for another product to add to your business. Just purchasing one gives you global distribution rights, which you would have read in the message down below. Trish, is there anything else we want to add today?
No, I just think it's an amazing product and it's something you need to get on board and put in your home or your office.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, let's make a difference to what's going on in our environment. Like it says, change your environment, change your life.
Have a great day.
You
Bye
too.
for now.
Bye.